we're going to use one trig value to find another. So for example, if you know the tangent of theta is 5 over 12, and you also know that the sine of theta is going to be less than 0, can you find the exact values of the remaining 5? Alright, so the first thing you need to do is you need to determine the quadrant. Well, what you do is you play Blue's Clues. You have tangent theta equals 5 over 12. That means that the number is greater than 0. Well, you think back to all students take calculus. And you ask yourself, where is the tangent positive? Well, I know the tangent is going to be positive in the first quadrant. Everybody's positive in the first quadrant. And the tangent is going to be positive in the third one. So I have 1 and 3 are my clues. The next thing that you know is that the sine of theta is less than 0. Well, all students take calculus doesn't tell me where things are negative. It tells me where things are positive. So I think about sine. Where is sine positive? Well, sine is positive in the first and the second. Well, I'm not interested where it's positive. I'm interested where it's negative. So it's going to be 3 and 4. And then you look at your information and you see that the common quadrant is quadrant 3. So this is taking place in quadrant 3. Okay? Keep that in mind. What you're going to do now is you're going to find all sides and write the trig ratios, the 6 trig ratios. Alright, so you know me, I like to prepare for all the ratios, so I'm just going to go ahead and include them here. Not cosine, secant theta, cotangent theta. Alright. You know that the tangent of theta is 5 over 12. Tangent is opposite over adjacent. So you're missing the hypotenuse. Right? This is opposite. This is adjacent, and we're missing this one, the radius. Well, we can find that easily by 5 squared, 12 squared equals r squared. Or r is equal to 13. So now that we know r, we know all of the ratios. Now, one other thing is, don't worry about positives or negatives right now, because I'm going to show you what it is that you do once you're done with all the ratios. So you write them. Sine theta is going to be 5 over 13. This will be 13 over 5. Cosine will be 12 over 13. This one will be 13 over 12. Tangent will be 5 over 12. This will be 12 over 5. Now here's a trick. Because you're in quadrant 3, in quadrant 3, only the tangent is positive. Well, the tangent and the cotangent, everybody else is negative. And you see I'm going back in, and I'm putting negative signs on all the other trig functions. See? Done on this problem. Alright, last but not least is using the unit circle for exact values. Now, I don't have a unit circle, but I'll go ahead and start building one as I need a particular. Okay? So let's go ahead and practice. Let's say I want the sine of pi thirds. Well, pi thirds happens to be over here, right? Should we say pi over 3? It's also known as 60 degrees. And the points for this one are 1/2 square root of 3 over 2. But what is sine? Sine is y over r. R is 1, so it's just the y value. So my answer is the square root of 3 over 2. 2. The cosine of 135 degrees. Well, I'll look at my unit circle. The cosine of 135 is this one. The point associated with this one is negative square root of 2 over 2. Square root of 2 over 2. And I want the cosine. Well, the cosine is x over r. R is 1, so it's just going to be the x value. The x value is negative square root of 2 over 2. And those are your answers. Number 3, the tangent of 270. Well, 270 is this quadrantal angle over here. And the point associated with this one is 0, negative 1. Tangent is y over x. Y is negative 1. X is 0. Uh-oh, you can't have 0 in the denominator, so this is undefined. Let's do another one. Number 4, the cosecant of 11 pi over 6. Alright, 11 pi over 6. It's over here on your unit circle. Okay. The point associated with this one is negative square root of 3 over 2, comma, negative 1/2. Now the cosecant is the opposite of the sine. And if the sine is y over r, this is r over y. So this is going to be 1 over negative 1/2. Now, when you're dividing by a fraction or a fraction divided by a number, you have to remember that it's the numerator times the reciprocal, the flip version of the denominator. So negative 2 over 1. Remember, this is over 1. You multiply across, you get negative 2 over 1 or just negative 2. Okay. Alright, this concludes the lesson. If you have any more questions, go ahead and make sure that you let me know in class, and we can go ahead and address it, okay? Thank you.